So Dan wants to talk about porn before the podcast.
No, I don't.
What kind of porn are you watching there, Dan?
I'm not watching any at the moment.
What kind of porn do you usually watch?
Ronald McDonald fucking the other night.
That was pretty nuts. That was definitely a one-off. Oh, they're back on again. Oh, it's Batman and Catwoman.
Are they back on?
Yeah. They're just starting.
Dan was saying the other night he ruined Jim Sterling's career or whatever.
This is kind of weird.
This is not the link to the porn. What the fuck?
No, I haven't put that in yet. There you go. It's not really porny yet. They've only just started.
It's just a bunch of cars.
Yeah, that's not the link.
Yeah, they, what the fuck?
What the fuck? That might just go on in my background.
Draw your sword, knock your arrows, and ready your spellbook. It's time for another episode of The Gamesmen. What role will you play?
Hey guys, welcome to another episode of The Gamesmen. This is episode 8, and obviously we're here to play games, talk about them, and other stuff. And with me today, as ever, I have Gary Amrus89 and Yoda the Third, Josh Ershman. So, well, let's just do what we normally do. Josh, what have you been up to at the moment? How are you doing? All that stuff?
I'm actually doing really good. I actually just got back from visiting my girlfriend for the weekend, so...
Oh, cool, man.
I did lots of gaming while I was there because she was sick, so... I played some Titanfall beta.
Yeah.
Beta key on Friday.
We all did.
Installed that 21 gig bitch, and... I played the tutorial, and then I went to bed.
Oh.
Next day, I played multiplayer, and it just blew my fucking mind.
Yeah. Well, see, I played played nothing actually because I waited for it. I waited to get it, and then the servers were down, so I couldn't do anything.
Did you play any?
Yeah, I played it the next day, but I couldn't play it whenever I got it on Friday.
Oh, it's great. I mean, there's tons of people playing. A lot of people are complaining that the servers are glitchy. Well, guess what? It's a beta, so shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
exactly.
And
I was having a lot of weird stutter, like. It'd be fun if I walked forward, but whenever I turned left or right, it just like twitched the whole time, and I couldn't move. That happened for about an hour yesterday, and then it was perfectly fine after that. It was just for some reason not working very well at the beginning. I don't know if they're fixing something in the middle.
I say all the videos I've seen are worth the hype because it's fun. The weapons are, they only give you a few. One is the auto lock-on pistol, which gives you an instant headshot if you're within range. There's nothing more satisfying than walking up and killing 5 dudes in a row by just locking on. That's fucking cool.
Oh, yeah.
I also hopped on 2 Titans, destroyed 2 from their back, and I also played as in the Titans as well, and those...
Yeah.
It's nice because there's a nice balance between Titans and soldiers. If you're a soldier, you could fuck up a Titan pretty easily.
But if you get hit by a Titan, you are dead. One hit.
Oh, yeah, one hit, you're gone.
Yeah. Or accidentally trodden on.
Or get a Titan dropped on you.
Yeah. I wish I'd seen that.
That actually is cool. A lot of other things I've seen.
Oh.
I also think it's really cool that... they have the telekinesis powers, the Titans do. If you press Q on your keyboard and they're shooting at you, you can catch all their rockets and bullets and just shoot
back at them. Oh, that's so awesome.
I keep forgetting to use that.
And it's 6v6. So, I mean, there's 6 guys on each side.
But you
And
can't
then there's
tell
AI.
at all. 'Cause
You can
just get so
by their
many people-
gamer tag and by their damage.
Yeah.
Because real players take way more damage.
Yeah.
And they seem to do way more as well.
Oh, yeah, like, I jump right over AI guys, but if you're in a human-to-human battle,
Yeah.
you gotta, like, have quick reflexes and stuff.
Mhm.
It reminds me, the parkour stuff is great. I kind of wish Brink was like this when it came out. You know, it had promised all this core action.
I
And
think
this
you actually
brings-
said that yesterday, Dan. You're like, yeah, too
Yeah.
bad Brink wasn't like this.
Yeah, whilst we were
Playing it.
playing it with I can't
Everyday
remember the names
Gamer
of the other
guys.
Everyday Gamer guys, yeah.
Yeah, Meef J, AZ Rockslide. I actually have a tweet from them. Keep going, I'll mention them in a second. Oh, wait, here we go. I have no... I don't know if we play with I Have No Excuse, but Shaner, Tiger Eye, all the guys on Everyday Gamers were on it last night with us, and we had a blast.
That was great fun, wasn't it? Oh yeah, unfortunately I had to quit out a bit early, but yeah, absolutely fantastic. Really
It was
enjoyed
5
it.
in the
Much more
morning
than
for
I-
you.
Yeah. I guess I had been up quite late. I absolutely. I didn't think I was going to enjoy it as much as I have been. Played it a bit more today. Not so good on my own, but with a group of friends, it's just absolutely brilliant. We had
what's
so
your-
much fun.
What's your favorite mode so far?
I don't
Last
know.
Last time
Yeah.
standing.
I haven't tried that yet.
I thought you were in it with us for one of them.
No. Yeah, I missed that one.
We did. I think that's why we had so much fun. Is we went in that kind of random one, and we did a few of the last time standings and the hard point and everything. I have a lot of fun with hard point because I came in first a lot because I defended the points a lot, and I kept taking out tons of guys. They kept trying to take over it, so that was awesome. But what's yours, Josh?
I really like
Sit
Last Time Standing, or the one that they first give you.
Mhm.
Both are really great.
Oh, man. Yeah, having so much fun. Dan's kind of pissed off about it, actually, I think. Because now he wants to get the game.
Yeah, and I don't have any money. So, but no, I've got a £10 discount, so I shall hopefully be picking it up in the next week or so.
Titanfall doesn't come out for several weeks, dude.
Yeah, I know, but that discount doesn't last for that long. So,
Oh, I gotcha.
yeah.
When
But
does
yeah.
that come out? It's
The
March
3rd
11th.
Sorry, the 14th.
Excellent. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it comes out later for you.
Yeah.
You can suck dick.
Yeah. The
But yeah,
service will be a bit better by the time I'm
picking
on.
this up. And it, from what I've seen, it crushes Xbox One. Like when you play
Oh,
on
yeah.
PC, it totally rips theirs apart.
I mean, the only problem I've got is I think I'm going to have trouble with choosing which 5 other people to play with on my friends list, because it seems like everyone I know is getting it. And I'll have to, hopefully they won't all be on at once, but yeah, it could get a bit.
I'm sure they're not going to, We'll probably be having game nights for Titanfall. Because
Oh, yeah,
if
most
everyone on the
definitely.
Gamesman's going to have it, we can definitely get a bunch of people together. And
Yeah, well,
podcasts
3
all out
others.
that we know. Yeah. Hey, we can make different teams. And maybe
No,
if we
that's
can
true.
set up custom matches between just 2 groups of people, so we have 12 people just going against each other. That'd be
Yeah.
cool.
I'm really looking forward to that. Okay, anything else more
Yeah,
you
I've
want
also
to talk
been playing
about with that?
I played some more Bravely Default demo. I didn't get into it too much. I just tried playing a little bit more.
How
Second
many
up, Box
hours
More
do you
Ship.
think you have in it?
A couple at least.
Now, have you been doing the whole rebuilding? Oh crap! Forgot the name of the place, Miranda or whatever.
Yeah. I'm trying to max it out, so.
Yeah. I think the max is 4 for every place. Yeah, so it doesn't take too long.
I also played Tomb Raider Definitive Edition. I actually probably put in a good 8-9 hours in this and finished the game off.
hmm
Now I can see why it was in everyone's top 10 last year. It was really fucking good.
Yeah,
And what the fuck does it take her the whole game to get dual pistols? I mean, really? And her titties are way smaller in Tomb Raider Definitive Edition than normal, which kind of disappointed me.
Oh.
I also played some Lego Marvel. God, that game's fucking long, dude. It's just, there's so many levels, but it's so great. And it's great how they make fun of all the movies and stuff, too. And then I played some Need for Speed Rivals because my girlfriend's roommate wanted to play a new game, so I let her play Rivals on my PS4. And then I jumped on and played some more as well. Awesome. I love Need for Speed franchise, and Rivals is no exception. It's just a great title.
Are you excited for the Need for Speed movie?
Oh, God, that's going to be so gay.
I saw the trailer last week or something like that. I was like, what the hell?
Gary,
what have you been playing?
what have you been up to?
I have been playing Titanfall beta a lot. Like 8 hours pretty much yesterday I put into it. I'm gonna save Bravely Default for last. But played some Planetside 2. That is so... You are the cannon fodder all over the place. Because all you do is
it's
run
so good, though.
and get killed.
Planetside 2? You don't like it?
I think I got it at the wrong time because I died like 20 times in a row in like a minute.
It helps to play with a couple other people that you might know. I
followed about like 10 people, but I don't know, because since it's a free-to-play game, people have... I don't know if you get better weapons that you can use against people, like just buying weapons straight out. You can make more or do more damage and stuff like that.
You can buy stuff. I have like $150 in the Planetside too.
Jeez.
I also got $75 free when I bought my graphics card, so.
Yeah, I got I actually think I gave mine away to Lee. Because whenever I got my graphics card, I got 50 for 3 different games. One of them was Planetside 2.
Yeah, World of Tanks.
Yeah.
Hawk and that.
Yep. Yeah, that's what it was. But, like, I went in, and probably 2 seconds running out of a door, I got shot in the head and got killed. And then it says, this person wants to revive you, let them? And I said, yes. And literally died right after I got revived or whatever. So
yeah, it takes a bit of getting used to and playing and making getting yourself better at the game, getting better weapons and stuff, but you'll get there.
I doubt I'm gonna be playing it that much. I also got not for my birthday, I got it on Valentine's Day, but it was for my birthday from one of Courtney's friends on Second Life. He got me Steamworld Dig, and I started playing that. And that's I played a game called Motherload back in the day. It was one of those like
oh, I remember that.
Oh yeah, that game was awesome. You dig down, you get materials, you trade the materials in for money, and you use that money to upgrade your weapons and stuff like that. I've heard a lot of good things about it. It's fun. I put about a half an hour into it. I'm not sure too much of what else there is to do. Like you get a kind of speed boost thing near the beginning, and other than digging, it's a lot of digging. It's still a lot of fun since I liked Motherload back in the day. I'm having fun with this, but I haven't played it too long yet. I don't think it's gonna be too long of a game. It can't really be, and I'd like to see what this story is, I guess, behind it. But it kind of looks like you take over the mining operation for your uncle or something like that, and you get to pick off a dead guy. So, and then you start mining. It's good. Now I'm just gonna do it. I love Bravely Default so much. That game has everything you could ever want. If you love the whole JRPG gaming, you're gonna love this game. If you don't like it, I think you could still love it, because it's not just it you can have that whole grinding experience, but it doesn't feel like you're grinding as much, so it doesn't get as frustrating. Because what I do is I'll put up monsters to 100 times their normal spawn rate. So you're getting in the battles like every 5 steps or something like that. And I'll put it on auto attack. Like I'll set up how I want them to attack for the first one, then I'll just have them auto attack. And then I'll set the speed of the battle to like 4 times and have them just keep going through battles. It takes like 15 seconds of battle. And whenever I started the game, I got 6 levels in about a half an hour. And then I've been just going up like 5 levels a night. Just kind of grinding away. And if you do that, if you can spend that, like, say, half an hour or whatever, just kind of grinding for a little bit, you're overpowered enough that you don't have to worry too much about boss battles. And you don't have to put as much skill into it. But I have a grinding issue whenever I play JRPGs, because I could spend hours and hours just doing it. And now I get to do it a lot faster, and there's so much dialogue in the game. It's so... it's hilarious. There's so many perverted things in it. Oh my god. Like, there's this one old guy, and one of the things he said, he's like, you guys can stay here tonight, and if you want, I'll make some room in the bed for you. It's just so bad. And this one part I got to, oh my god, they just keep me cracking up the whole time. But they have like regular, because it's all the main cutscenes are voice acted, and there are other parts where you have like a party chat, and you'll press Y, and they'll just go into talking about random stuff. Like they'll talk about food in an area, or the town that you rebuild, Narenda. I can never remember that name, but they'll talk about the progress as you're upgrading it and rebuilding the whole place, and they'll talk about how the progress of that's going. But there's so much depth into it. It's it's so good. And you definitely want to rebuild the town, because you get extra weapon or extra items the town will give you every so often. I'm making money like mad by doing all this grinding and stuff for no reason. The characters, a lot of the characters are really funny, and every little bit of it just makes me smile and giggle and cry, because it's so good. There's okay. I'm gonna say this. Fashionable.
Okay.
This is my new favorite word. They just said it today, and it was one of those little party chat things. And apparently, it's the new hip thing that people say whenever you're like fashionable, or yeah, kind of like that. And the one girl and guy are, because the guy is like a little country boy, and the girl is secluded from society, kind of, and these other two are more like bigger city kind of people. And the one girl's like, "Oh, you're looking fashionable," and then she's like, "It's fashionable." And they're like yelling back and forth at each other, like, "I don't get it. What are you talking about? Fashionable." Oh god. Just, it's so much fun. I love that game. I don't want to say too much because the game just did come out, but I recommend it for people that aren't into JRPGs as much as well. I don't think the humor's, if you like the kind of perverted humor that they have in it, you'll love it, because there's just so many stupid things that they say. But people that are into JRPGs, everyone that has to buy this game for 3DS, because you will love it. I don't care what people that I need to look at some reviews, see if people have actually given it any bad reviews, but I think it's gotten very
Pretty
high
much
praise.
9 to 10 across the board.
Yeah, I don't think anybody hates this game. It's so good. But the other thing I'm going to talk about is Kickstarter. Other than, if you haven't heard yet, they got hacked and you need to change your password. So that's one thing. But I have Kickstarted and I freaked out on Friday night because I was going to kickstart Unsung Story and I was all excited about Titanfall beta and everything. And it was 11:59 and 30 seconds, and I jumped up. I knocked half the shit off my desk, freaked out, got on Kickstarter. I was like, crap, and I just clicked away and clicked the $5,000 Kickstarter and gave them that much money. And no, I didn't give them that much, but I scrolled down as fast as I could, clicked the one that I wanted, and kickstarted them in the last 2 seconds. So I was literally their last donation. And other than Unsung Story, literally right after the podcast last week, Josh is like, I know you like kickstarting stuff. Look at this one. Link. Click on it. They're called period panties.
Yeah, they are.
And they're panties that girls can wear while they're on their period to let their significant other know that it is that time of the month. So guess who kickstarted period panties?
Or something? Which package did you end up ordering her? The 5 and the tank top?
Yes. So, I kickstarted period panties, and Courtney is going to be getting, I think, Captain Redbeard, Cunt Dracula,
Angry Beaver one?
Angry Beaver. I have to look at the other ones to see which one. But she gets a couple of those. Yeah. I hate you, Josh.
You're the one who dropped $70.
I doubled that over. Wait, no, I doubled it with Unsung Stories.
Jesus.
And speaking of that, I'll probably be kickstarting Revan this week as well, because that's up on Saturday, I think. Thank God for tax returns. But I think that's all I've been. Oh, and I might as well say this. Because of the Titanfall beta, I have now talked myself into that I can actually get the collector's edition of Titanfall without feeling too bad. Because it was just the statue that was selling it to me. Now that I know the game's going to be great and it's just going to get better with all the different modes they're going to put into it, I can actually say that I don't feel bad for getting it now. And that's what I'm going to tell myself as I rock myself to sleep in my cardboard box on the side of the street. But hey, I at least have a nightlight with the Titan. Anyway, Dan, what have you been playing?
Well, Titanfall, as you may have well guessed. I think we've said quite a fair bit about that. Absolutely loving it. It looks fantastic. It really does, even on my kind of underpowered machine.
And you can't change many of the settings, really, on it.
But there's one that Raps had changed for me. The AMD beta version of Raptor, and it put the graphics level up to insane, which you can't actually change without messing around with one of the files, I guess. And that really looks brilliant. No issue with lag. Not a single bit of screen tearing. Absolutely fantastic. Really, really loving it. I also attempted to play Max Payne 3. It works perfectly. I've had a load of trouble with that. And when I reinstalled it, it worked perfectly, but my game save wasn't there. So I transferred the game save file over, and now it won't start again. So I think I'm going to have to start from the beginning of the game, and I'm not entirely sure I can be bothered.
Yeah, Yeah. You
Maybe
don't
one of
want
those
to. You don't want
days
to watch
when
it make all those bad decisions again.
Oh, it is hilarious how inept he is, but yeah, I'll probably
He's
get
like
one of
the
those
worst
days where
bodyguard. He
Oh,
deserves
yeah.
to be fired.
yeah, he's absolutely useless. I hope it's not based on a real person. That would be terrible, wouldn't it? Although, if The Bodyguard, the movie, was like that, that would have been the best movie ever. It would have been so hilarious just to see him fail all the time. But yeah, I've also installed Don't Starve and played it for about a minute before I had to go and do something else. So
You said that. So you did actually play it. I thought you said you were going to try to get around to playing it. Well, I guess
Yeah.
a minute really isn't playing it.
not really. I cut down a few trees, made an axe,
Got killed.
found some flints. No, I haven't been killed yet. But
Now,
yeah,
does it save when, like, you can save it anytime?
yeah,
Okay.
as far as I can tell. Although I don't actually know because I haven't played it again to see. But yeah, I'm looking forward to actually spending some time playing that. Oh, I also picked up Terraria on my phone, which is brilliant. All
Magical.
the stuff's there. You've got the music's still in it, and I don't know how close it is to the PC version, but yeah, it's great fun. I've killed some time whilst I'm in a waiting room or whatever, which is pretty cool. And other than that, Mum's getting a puppy on the last day of this month, and we've been trying to find names for it, and all the ones I come up with she doesn't like, which is really annoying. So if anyone comes up with some ideas, that'd be brilliant. I've already suggested Cthulhu, but she didn't like that.
I'll put a link for the picture for the dog or something, and so
Yeah.
people can see it and maybe choose a name.
Cool, man. Yeah, that's about it, I guess. Yeah, I can't think of anything else apart from, I'm still waiting for that MHL lead to arrive. I really, really want to try it out, but yeah, I'm gonna have to write to the
Ridiculous how
supplier.
long that takes.
Yeah, it's 2 weeks on Tuesday, so yeah, that's not great. But then it might be coming from China, so I guess that's probably about right. Right, so that'll do for what we've been up to. We're going to take a little break here, and then we shall be back with the news. Okay, guys, welcome back. Now we have the news. I guess I'll start off with news about Mass Killer Anders Breivik. I think that's how you pronounce his name. If that's wrong, well, he's probably not listening anyway. And he's locked up, so what's he going to do? And yeah, quite interesting. Basically, this mass killer in Norway, who killed 77 people in 2011, has compared prison to torture, and he's been moaning about quite a few things, including the lack of an up-to-date video games console in his cell. He wrote a 4-page handwritten letter to the penitentiary officials, which contained a dozen requests, including making his jail time compliant with European regulations. And yeah, stuff like issues of fundamental rights such as a daily walk and communication with other people. But he also requests that the PlayStation 2 he has access to is replaced by a more recent PlayStation 3, because other inmates have access to video games for adults, whilst I can only play the less interesting children's video games. One example is Rayman Revolution, a game designed for 3-year-olds. And he's 35. Yeah, kind of nuts. I mean, should he have a console in his cell?
Hell no, it's prison.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I could get an up-to-date console or PC or something and play video games whilst in my cell, then I might consider it. No, I wouldn't murder 77 people. That's too much. I could just
This is the only way I can get a PS4.
It's just okay. People say the punishment is being in jail and the fact that you've got to serve your time there and you can't do a lot. And when you get out, I don't think he's going to get out. You have all the trouble with getting jobs and stuff, but it does seem like a lot of prisoners are getting it a bit too cushy. There's cases of like prisoners over in the UK having Sky TV, and okay, they don't have internet access, but
it's the adult form of timeout.
Yeah. And I just saw that and I thought, really, what is this coming to when he can feel like he's got a legitimate complaint because he's only got a PlayStation 2?
Yeah.
I mean, jeez, man.
When my parents put me in timeout, I didn't get shit. That was the worst half an hour of my life. Prisoners being able to complain. It's like you did something wrong and you shouldn't be able to do anything.
Yeah, well, apparently his hunger strike will not stop until the Norwegian Justice Minister Anders, whatever the bloody name is, stop treating him worse than an animal.
He did kill a lot of people. I think he's kind of an animal.
Yeah, you kind of reap what you sow in this world, don't you?
Yeah.
And sorry about your bad luck having to play Rayman Revolution.
They may let him listen to podcasts.
Well, what's he going to do? Send me hate mail.
He's going to send us an email finally.
That would be pretty awesome. If you're listening, tell us, give us your
an email.
Your
we'll
full
send you
story.
a free game.
Yeah.
Yeah, for a PlayStation 4. Obviously, he also wants the doubling of his weekly allowance, which is 36 euros, to help pay for postage stamps.
They get daily allowance? Jeez, on Friday.
Weekly allowance, yeah.
But still.
He also requests the end to almost daily body searches and access to a PC rather than a worthless typewriter. Technology that dates back to 1873. Dude, you're in prison. Yeah. Yeah, he's. I don't know how long he's been in for. I guess he's not getting out. But yeah, it's just.
Well, I'm guessing he's been since about 2011.
Yeah, well, he first killed 8 people with a bomb near the government headquarters in Oslo, and then killed a further 69, mostly teenagers, after opening fire on a young Labour activist meeting on the Isle of somewhere I can't pronounce. Atoya, I don't know. Sorry to any Norwegians. Not really studied the language.
Did he play a violent video game when he did this?
Oh, it doesn't say. I'm guessing he didn't play any Rayman games. But yeah, he's obviously, the human rights things like being able to go for a walk and get some exercise, and that's understandable. But he's complaining because he doesn't have the same activities on offer compared to the other inmates, and I'm sure the other inmates didn't kill 77 people. It's just freaking crazy. So yeah, let us know what you think about that. Should he have a better? Can we maybe fund something so he can? No, probably not. So yeah,
petition so he can't get it.
Yeah, give him a BBC Basic. And a green screen monitor, perhaps. But yeah, I just thought I'd mention that. It's another bit about it's the sense of entitlement people have when it comes to video games. Damn it. But yeah, next up, I believe Josh has some news.
Titanfall beta is open on Xbox One and PC now. Basically, you could apply for codes. I think it was last week or last week.
Yeah, it was last week, and the codes got sent out Friday, and apparently, as of today, being Sunday, Xbox One, they are now open, and the PC is going to be open. Well, they said soon, and they said maybe as soon as today or tomorrow. So,
I think the beta only goes for this weekend, doesn't it? Though.
Dan, didn't you hear something about they may extend it because they were having the server issues and all that stuff?
They may extend it a day.
It was originally planned to end on Wednesday.
Wednesday, so maybe I'll go till Thursday then.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was so. Oh, yeah, that's right.
And it is being extended by 1 day. So, Thursday. At least a day, apparently. Vince Zampella announced it. We're going to extend it at least a day to make up for the downtime. So, yay!
Which, if they get mass amounts of people on, that'll definitely be stress testing their crap.
Oh, yes.
Because everyone's going to go for it.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing like the different game modes they have and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, I can't wait to see what else they're going to come up with, and hopefully, well, I'm sure there will be, but whenever we were talking to the guys from Everyday Gamers, kind of like a Forge mode or something like that, where you can make your own maps or not maps, but at least make your own kind of game modes to play with friends. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, definitely.
But the next thing we'll talk about is I just found out about this, and all I'm gonna say is, yeah.
Oh, you gotta say more than just yeah.
Apparently, Goat Simulator 2014 is a thing,
and it's gonna be awesome.
I'm gonna have to put that on my wish list. Because since I just found out about this, Dan, you mentioned it. Do you know how this came to light exactly, or why somebody decided to make a Goat Simulator?
Basically, Goat Simulator came around because of issues and bugs in a game that, for some reason, that they decided to keep because it just kept making you play as a goat by mistake, and so they thought, hell, let's give it a go. And basically, you get put in the role of a realistic-looking goat, and you can explore the open-world environment, picking things up with your tongue and causing havoc.
Now, this thing keeps showing this goat on Kotaku, what I'm on right now. And
Yeah.
it says, you did it, Internet, Goat Simulator is a real thing that you can buy, if you want to know. And it just keeps rotating around with this goat with the longest tongue in the world just sticking out of its mouth. And it looks exactly like one of the goats that goes, yeah. It's so bad. I may have to try it out eventually because I buy stupid stuff.
It actually, I think, is already on my wish list.
It did get greenlit and everything, didn't it?
I have no idea. I saw it a couple of weeks ago.
Oh god, it's been that long since.
Yeah, and it's Coffee Stain Studios. And yeah, it looks crazy. I'm just watching a video now of this goat jumping off a building and landing on a trampoline and then going over a crane. It has some incredible bugs in it, and yeah, you can like butt people and not ram into them like a goat would. It looks hilarious. Gonna have to, but that tongue is ridiculous. There's a new lick feature where if you lick things, it'll stick to your tongue. And the tongue stretches quite a bit. This goat's swinging an axe around its head now. It's
one of those things. It's gonna be so stupid. It's good.
It's going to be one of those games you just pick up for a little bit, cause some havoc, and then chase a guy with a park bench or an axe or whatever, and Yeah, just have fun with it. Of course, because who's never wanted to be a goat before?
And when you mentioned Goat Simulator, I completely went the opposite way of what it was. Thank God it wasn't what I thought. Next piece of news, please.
Yeah, the next piece of news, I always keep every now and then do these actual news ones. New study from Oxford University, so it must be true because Oxford University, one of the best universities in the world. And the new study says that indicates that playing action games can basically help people better manage dyslexia. Obviously, that's a common learning disability that makes it difficult for people to read, write, and spell, and the likes. I'm struggling with it right now. But yeah, apparently, dyslexia is actually rooted in attention, and obviously, if you can increase your attention span by playing action games, then it can actually help with your developmental dyslexia, which is kind of cool. So yeah, another good thing that's for video games, something actually positive for once, and not about people killing. Although the annoying thing is that they only tested the reaction times of 34 people whilst they were doing it, so it's not a huge study, unfortunately. But early days, I guess you never know. They might do a hell of a lot more, but we'll see. Some of the comments just seem stupid though. But yeah, just a quick little bit there about another benefit of video games.
And one of the real pieces of news for gaming we're actually going to talk about is the Nintendo Direct that happened on the 13th, which is my mom's birthday. Woo, happy birthday, Mom. We'll never, ever, ever listen to this. But it was 40 minutes of Nintendo. The first thing they started out with was they showed a weird trailer for Smash Brothers game, and it featured Little Mac from Punch-Out. I don't know, the art style that they kind of chose, and it was looking really weird. It was hilarious.
The cell shaded stuff?
Yeah.
The cell shaded is the 3DS version, dude.
Yeah, well, I know that, but it just looked really weird with the whole Punch-Out kind of theme behind it.
Yeah.
And Samus looks so weird, cell shaded.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I know I'm getting Smash Brothers whenever it comes out, but yeah, they showed off Little Mac and everything, and him beating up the punching bag from Smash Brothers. I don't know. I guess I didn't expect Little Mac to be in it. Anybody else? Well.
Woo!
Ooh, yeah. Ooh, give a shit. What else happened in Nintendo Direct besides that?
The next thing they announced was Mario Golf World Tour. Couple different things. It was Club Castle or Castle Club or something like that, and it has a bunch of different customization kind of things you can do in it. That's releasing on May 2nd. Also, on May 2nd, they're going to release Kirby's Triple Deluxe, and they showed off some collectibles and stuff like that. I think I'm going to like Kirby's Triple Deluxe. I never really got into a Kirby game. The first and only one I really played... Well, no. The first one I played was on the 64, and I can't remember if that was just Kirby 64 or what. That was the first one I ever played, and this one looks like a lot of fun. I've played the older ones, so I don't have that much experience in Kirby games.
Is it that puff of pink?
I played them in Smash Brothers a lot. They also announced Still Diver, which right after the Nintendo Direct you could download. I started downloading it, and I didn't finish downloading it. They also did Professor Layton and the Azten Legacy, and that's going to have Street Pass function stuff as well. It seems like Nintendo's doing a lot with their Street Pass, like Bravely Default. Whenever you pass somebody, You get a new person in the village to help you while you upgrade stuff. And it seems like a lot of different games are coming out with Street Pass functions, which definitely gives 3DS that very unique function to it.
Oh, yeah.
Because I don't think Vita does anything with passing people. Anyway, Mario Kart 8 is going to release on the 30th of May, and they announced that the Koopalings are going to be playable characters, and I think that's going to be kind of cool.
I do like the look of that game.
Oh, it looks so good.
Yeah.
People, that's one of those things that will sell Wii U's. Mario Kart is such a big franchise for Nintendo. And I don't think they announced when Smash is coming out, because that's going to be a system seller, but they do have some of those big titles coming out this year. And Nintendo is also having some, I can't remember the name of it, but it's some weird baseball thing with microtransactions. Well, the game started at like $4, and you can barter somehow to get the games cheaper. So you can just buy the game straight out $4, or you can barter with your 3DS. I believe it's on 3DS. I don't think it's Wii U. And you can somehow get the price of buying that game down. I have no idea how that's going to work. And
That's interesting.
I don't know how cheap that you'll be able to buy the game for. God, that's so weird.
Yeah, well, no, I was just thinking about it. I was like, yeah, I'm trying to figure out how that would work. It's kind of...
What is?
This baseball game thing,
I'm still thinking, but the payment option thing.
Yeah, it's not even a payment option. Somehow you can barter to actually
Get it cheaper.
get it cheaper. And it's like, if you barter better, you can get it for less. And listen, I'm like, how does that even work? Like, how can you put up a game and then say you can actually get this cheaper if you try talking to it different?
Knowing my luck, it'll probably fail massively and be like
It'll
3
get
times
more
the price.
expensive. That's how they're going to make up for it. Some people are just so bad at bartering that they have to pay double.
Yeah.
That'd be hilarious. Oh, man. But they also showed off Yoshi's new island, and they came out with these crazy, like, giant egg things that can follow you as well. And there's also like a metal egg, and if you use the metal egg, like, you can get apparently somehow this thing's attached to Yoshi's ass, because whenever you have this metal egg, it can help you sink into the water, and you can go into like underwater areas and stuff like that, which is kind of interesting. But literally, like, in Yoshi's Island stuff, or whatever with Yoshi, the eggs normally, like, follow him. So I don't get how an egg that's following him helps him stay underwater. But
Yeah.
they have a new Pokemon game coming out, which is Pokemon Battle Trozei. It's Trozei. Don't know how to say that. It's a puzzle game, and everybody that likes Pokemon is probably going to like it.
They'll sell a jillion copies.
I'm sure. And then they also came out with the NES Remix 2, and I don't like that because NES Remix just came out not too long ago, and this makes me think that they should have came out with NES Remix and just kept adding content to it after you bought it. Because I think it's going to be another like $15 for more games, but this one is like I think you can play like all of Mario. Oh, which one was it? We'll just say Mario 1. You can play through the whole thing, but it's like backwards. Like the whole game is mirrored. So instead of running left to right, you're running right to left. It kind of makes me not want to buy NES Remix now at all, because I don't want to be paying for like the 20 games or whatever they're gonna have on it. I want to pay $15 for like a small experience, and then another $15 for another 20 small experiences. I mean, you are getting a full game, but that game's like forever old, and it's just like a challenge thing, and you get like on I guess it's like a leaderboard kind of thing. So I don't think I'm gonna get NES Remix now.
Yeah, I can see that being off-putting.
Yeah. So they kind of went the wrong way with that.
Yeah.
But they did announce Monster Hunter 4 is coming to the US in 2015. Like they said, early 2015. So you still got another year to wait for Monster Hunter 4. But I'm not too excited about Monster Hunter 4 just because it's only on 3DS, and unless they do something in this next year for coming out with I can't remember what it was, Monster Hunter Frontier G or whatever it was, coming out, which may come out the like PC and all that stuff, because I think Monster Hunter Frontier G was on multiple platforms. So I'd like to see that one come out. And Level 5 is coming out with Weapon Shop de Mase and Inazuma 11. The Inazuma one is a soccer game, and for the life of me, I cannot remember what the Weapon Shop de Mase or Demos. I don't even know how to say that crap. Oh yeah, that's right. You forge weapons. It's pretty much what it is. And you gotta like tap at the right time and stuff like that. So that's kind of weird. Nintendo is also having more games coming to the eShop, and like the GBA games, which is having like Metroid Fusion, Mario and Luigi's Superstar Saga, and Yoshi's Island, Super Mario Advance 3, and I think there's like a few more, something like that, that'll be coming out soon. And then they finished it off with Bayonetta 2. They showed a new trailer for that. I can't remember what it was. I think it was like later. It's sometime this year, I believe. They said it was going to be coming out. So Bayonetta 2 is coming out. I don't know how many people are excited for it. Never played the first one. Don't need to play it.
You look too much like my ex.
Too much hair covering areas.
No, just similar kind of face, and yeah, it's always put me off. So is that
is it for Nintendo Direct? I would say it was more disappointing than. Oh no! Oh my God! If I didn't mention this, Steve would have fucking killed me. They showed a new gameplay trailer for X, which is the successor to Xenoblade Chronicles. Pretty much the same gameplay style and stuff. Oh my God!
Or should I beat off to that?
Yeah, I do. But
I called him and he was like on his 6th session of watching. I'm like, really?
Yeah, I was tweeting him during it. Oh man, that game is going to be awesome when it comes out. It looks so good. I cannot wait. And for people that don't know about X, it's Xenoblade Chronicles with mechs in it now. Gonna be amazing. But it was another just little teaser because they didn't come out with. It may release this or like this year or next year. No, they didn't say anything. So it's probably coming out in like 2016 or something. I want it to come out soon because that game is going to be great. But that'll do it for the Nintendo Direct. Are we gonna talk about Stick of Truth?
Sure, I'll just talk a little bit about. There's a new 13-minute trailer out for South Park: Stick of Truth, and it basically kind of goes through the very beginning of the game. You play as New Kid in the new South Park game, and they have all the voices of the people in the show, all the characters. For example, when you go into the game, you can name your character whatever. And Cartman just calls you douchebag anyway. So throughout the whole game, you'll be known as douchebag.
Or the New Kid by everyone else.
Yeah, and then they're showing like different kinds of classes. There's like warrior, there's a druid, and then there's a Jew. And of course they pick the Jew. And you get a Jew stick. That is your weapon. You get a Jew stick.
Oh.
And your ultimate weapon is the Star of David, which is a sock that you whip around and beat people with.
Oh, I'm gonna have to get that game now.
It is turn-based, and it's freaking hilarious. The commentary is gotta be the best I've seen in the game yet. They're like, he's like, oh, you get an extra attack. How come I can't attack yet? Fuck you! This is my game, damn it!
Oh, yeah, I've been wondering
they're
about
punching,
the game.
they're beating each other. Kenny is playing as a girl for some reason. And the first person you meet is Butters. I mean, what more can be better than that?
You see, I've deliberately stayed away from anything on that because I don't want to get too excited to find out if it actually ends up being cack. But I might have to watch this and make up my mind finally if I'm going to buy it or not.
They're saying
it's South Park, and they
finally have finished it. The game is done, and I'm guessing this game will be freaking awesome.
When's it coming out? Is it next month?
March 4th.
Yeah.
March 4th on PS3, 360, and PC. And it is on Steam. But It also is Ubisoft, so it's probably going to have that really gay Uplay shit.
Yeah. Which I may wait for it to go on a sale before I get it. I can hold off because Titanfall comes out the week after.
Yeah, I think I might have to wait for a nice discount on it.
Yeah. I might as well mention it. If I see I have enough money, I may be getting another collector's edition on the same day as Titanfall.
Oh, jeez, man.
Well, I have to order it before, but I just have to kind of look. Which is Dark Souls 2. Oh, God.
Okay, well, I think that's about it for the news. And soon, Gary's wallet. So we're going to take another quick break here, and then we'll be back with Question of the Week and the old clean-up, and then we'll be gone. Okay, we are back for the final time, and it's our question of the week, which we haven't had any replies for. We've got an upcoming PC versus console show. We want to know your thoughts. Is there anything you want to tell us about what you think's better, PC gaming, console gaming? Do you like them both equally? But also, what we really want you to do, so a bit of a double whammy this week, send us some RPG questions, because we'd rather actually do them. Questions that stuff that you want to hear about rather than stuff that we've just made up. So yeah, get those sent to us, and I guess that's about it. Apart from the cleanup, TGM checks, we've had one this week from GamerGirl27, who's been playing Borderlands 2, Battlefield 4, Episode 2 of The Wolf Among Us, Gears of War 3, Dead Island multiplayer, and lots of numbers there. Hashtag TGM check. Yes, there are indeed. So yeah, that's about it. Josh, have you got any shout-outs?
I'm going to shout out Respawn Entertainment for the Titanfall beta.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a really long time before we actually got to hear anything about what you guys were doing. It was several years, and everyone was expecting our Call of Duty game. But Titanfall, it's fresh IP. I believe it's fresh gameplay, in my opinion. And, I can't wait for the full version now.
No, I'm really looking forward to it.
It definitely put me back in that multiplayer first-person shooter kick, because I haven't had that since... I kind of had in Halo 4, but Halo Reach was like the last time I really, really was into a shooter.
Yeah, really looking forward to it. Oh, can't wait. Which is weird, I never really get this hyped about shooters, especially ones that don't have any story.
Yeah, I was kind of upset that they didn't have any, because I'd like to see a story with everything in the game, but I'll deal, I guess.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll get, a story through playing it with, stuff going on, but...
Well, during the beta, they do have a couple kind of things that pop up in the bottom, like saying about the city and stuff.
Yeah, on the load screens and things.
Yeah.
Anyone else, Josh, or is that it?
Nope, that's it this week.
Okay, Gary.
Oh, I am going to shout out all those guys over at Everyday Gamers for the awesome game night we had last night playing Titanfall. I got so drunk last night. I just kept we kept playing, and I kept drinking, and goddamn, I'm good at playing Titanfall drunk. I took out Titans, I took out everyone. But I didn't realize how much I drank until I woke up this morning. I was like, damn.
There's a wet spot in his bed.
Yeah. I opened up the fridge and went, where the hell did the 3 bottles go in there? I was finishing off everything last night. But yeah, had a lot of fun playing with them. You, Dan, for being on it. Teflon and Steve, they've been getting, they were on TeamSpeak, and we were all chatting up last night as well. There was a lot of interaction between people last night.
Yeah, it was a good night.
Yeah. Oh, so much fun. I can't even believe I stayed up till 2 in the morning, but jeez. Couldn't stop playing that game. That's it for me. How about you, Dan?
Yeah, basically the same. The Everyday Gamers guys for joining us. I think we're going to be playing with them, if not later on after the show, then the next couple of nights. I'm going to go to bed soon, so yeah, it's 3 a.m. Can't be doing another 5 a.m. sleep. And of course, VG Hub, there's a ton of great content over there. Don't forget to check it out. And that's it, actually. I don't have a huge amount of shout-outs at the moment because I've not been doing much. So, yeah. If anyone comes up with some puppy names, I might even chuck a game in if Mum says yes to it. So, don't forget that. But yeah, that's about it. So, web for the week to come. Where can we find you, Gary?
Well, might as well say it. Amherst 1289 for Origin. Definitely on there lately. A lot. Amherst 1289 for Origin, PS3. Well, PSN actually. Planetside 2, because Amherst 89 was taking on that. God damn it. losing my name on everything. Skype, Amherst_89, same with Steam, Amherst_89, Amherst89 pretty much everywhere else. Oh yeah, Amherst 1289 on the Wii U. And if you were my friend before, and I didn't add you in the last couple days, re-add me. Yes. Because I can't remember everyone that was my friend on there now. But that's it for I've been on my 3DS a lot, so I'm definitely on my Nintendo platforms as of late. Josh, where are you going to be?
I'm going to be on Twitter, possibly. If people are giving games away, I might be on there. I'll be Yoda third there. I will be Yoda third on... The hell am I on Origin? Oh, I'm Yoda third on Origin as well. I'll be playing Titanfall a week until the beta's up, basically. So if you want to jump on, I will definitely play with you. And then, other than that, I'm going to be on Battlefield 4 on my PS4. Yoda third spelled out. And I'll be playing that all week, too. What about you, Dan?
As ever, I'm Hardlydan everywhere, pretty much, especially Origin, where I'll be playing Titanfall for the duration of the beta. And obviously, Twitter, good place to get hold of me. Or Steam. But yeah, definitely Titanfall. If you want to play it, you've got it on the PC, or you're in a PC beta, then yeah, hit me up and we can have some games. It's going to be good fun. Can't wait for that game. But yeah, that's about it. Gary, why don't you do what you do best and take us out of here?
Yeah, I don't know about doing it best. Oh, God. You can find us on Facebook at the Gamesmen RPG. You can email us at the Gamesmen RPG. Send us in your MP3s, voicemails. MP3s for being voicemails. And we want more voicemails at the RPG hotline at 412-267-RPG1. You can find us on Twitter at the Gamesmen RPG. We have no new followers or likes or any of that stuff this week. So, like us, follow us. Also, YouTube, follow us there, or subscribe on there. And so I can read out your name, or one of us can read out your name. Also, send us in your hashtag TGM checks. And the new big thing we're kind of doing or trying to do now is Twitch streaming.
Yes.
I was streaming Titanfall last night after using Origin because apparently how I was trying to do it before, my computer freaked out no, the stream freaked out, my computer didn't freak out. It just did not want to stream Titanfall through the actual game. It liked showing my desktop. But yeah, we're going to be doing that more. Yoda streams a lot of Battlefield, and maybe he'll be streaming some Titanfall. But we're going to have a lot of that, so check us out. Tweets go up whenever we start a stream, so you'll know. And then also, give us some iTunes reviews. And I'm going to read out our latest iTunes review from last year in February. Because we kind of never got many podcasts up last year, so this one actually came in, we just never did it. But this one from Degrees01, and the title of it is Real Gamers Talk Real Talk, 5 stars. After just a few podcasts, you get the real idea of the gaming message being conveyed. These gamers take personal experiences in the mediums they explore and give you a continent to make them your own. They discuss up-to-date titles as well as classics, and identify which pros and cons each game offers. The gaming knowledge is high, and the real-life interactions follow suit from the hosts involved. Overall, the podcast discusses the video game industry with pure experience and gives the listener a fun and new way to tap the source of the industry. Comes highly recommended. Woo-hoo,
Wow.
we finally read it out.
Yeah, and if you're still listening, sorry it took so long to actually get around to that.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that'll do it, I suppose, for episode number 8. And on behalf of Gary Amrus89 and Josh Yoda the Third Irishman, was it?
Yep.
Yeah, whoa. We are the Gamesmen, and until next time, we ask...
What role will you play?
At 500, Catwoman will suck Batman's cock for 15 minutes and gargle. Your name sure tips it up. At gold, Batman will fuck Catwoman. 650 tokens remaining. What the fuck? Do people actually pay money for this shit?
Yeah, someone's just tipped 25 tokens.
How much is a token?
I don't know. I haven't delved that deep into it.
I'm just kind of wondering, like, how much a token is. Oh, fuck, it won't tell me. It's bullshit. I don't want to make an account. I'm watching for free.
Okay, 100 tokens is $11. 200 is $21. 1,000 is $80.
Oh my god! Some people so far have paid about like $20.
It's overflowing. Whoa! No. Dan, are you watching Chaturbate again? That's a yeah. Keep going, keep going.
Sorry, he was just like, I don't want. This is an ass flash only. I know when you're looking here, you can look here, but you can't look here. Don't look at her vagina. Don't look into her vagina. Just her ass.
If not fully satisfied with this podcast, please return any portions for a full refund.
I'm keeping this run the whole time.